Now we have the command center going back to that upper position there for Light, and Light's in a decent position, I'd say, although Cal, it looks like he's double expanding, going to that 9 o'clock as well as his 10 o'clock base. It looks like a comsat going down for Light as well, but Cal is ready to attack, man. He's just ready to come in here. I don't know if Light sees this. He has a pretty good defense going on there. Does see that observer, so he has to know that an attack is probably imminent. Looks like the Zealots are coming in. Shuttle's coming in as well. The Goliath's not able to pick off the shuttle. There's no defense, no Goliath out, and he's going to be able to drop these Reavers in. A ton of probes could go down, but no, I think the Reaver got picked off, and these Dragoons are going in here. But wow, this is a really good defense by Light, and these Vultures are just creating pretty much a wall. This Command Center is probably going to get picked off, though. This Command Center is definitely going to get picked off. It is in the red. He just needs a few more hits. The Command Center goes down, and the Reaver gets dropped off again. So the Reaver did not die. That Reaver did not die. They are attacking the comsat. That's kind of really not cost effective. They are taking hits from the tank as well. Mines being placed up at that ridge, so they're going to have to make a slow retreat and just losing a ton of his units. Oh man, almost lost another Dragoon. But yeah, losing a ton of units surprisingly to that attack and not doing too much damage. He was able to take out Command Center, and he did expand at that bottom position. Not sure if he expanded at the 9 yet. I thought he did earlier, but not sure. It doesn't look like there's a base there on my minimap. I could be wrong though. My eyes could just be fooling me. But Vulture's able to do a ton of harassment. Kind of poor cannon placement there. Should have placed one cannon behind the middle line as well, and just a ton of probes going down to those Vultures. Another command center being built, and so far I think both players are pretty even. I mean, Terran can be a little bit behind economically, still do very, very well, and Cal is at one more base, but you know, not for long. He is going to be able to reinforce that, and it looks like Cal's going for Arbiters as well. And I like that play. I like Arbiters a lot more than Carriers in PVZ, or PVT rather. In PV, oh man, the shuttle might get picked off, and the shuttle does get picked off. Does not get out the Reaver. Reaver goes down, I believe. So losing a shuttle and a Reaver. Cal looks like a little bit distressed here, and not a good move there. Really should have scouted that out before he went in. Just not doing very good multitasking at all. I think he just kind of moved that one in, and not thinking too clearly there. Looks like a force of Vultures in the center of the map. But what I was gonna say is that Terran can be a little bit behind, and that's okay for them. And oh yeah, Carriers. In PVT, the Terran player can just mass Goliath and really just take care of those Carriers. Carriers are really hard to use. It has to be a certain type of map. It has to be a carrier map first of all, and you just have to be so good with your Carriers. It looks like Cal's picking up that top right base. He is able to take out that 9 o'clock base, or at least cancel the Nexus that was going up there. But yeah, so Carriers, I don't really like the Carrier play. It's either Carriers or Arbiters. It seems like, you know, all the Protoss players like Carriers, or all the Protoss players like Arbiters at one time or another. But I think Arbiters are definitely a better way to go. You have just so much more mobility. You go recalls and stuff, and it cloaks your units, forces the Terran player to use comsats, stuff like that. So really big fan of Arbiters, not so big fan. And you have status, which is huge. I mean, you know, a battle can be won and lost off if it gets. Oh man, watch out, Cal. Watch out for those Spider-Mans, man. Transferring probes to that top right base. But yeah, so I mean, use status, a bunch of tanks. You know, go in there with your Zealots. So much better than just a bunch of Carriers and Mass Goliaths. That's what it comes into. Carriers versus Mass Goliaths, and I don't like that play at all. Science Facility now up for Light. And looks like Dragoon Force is going to move in here. Going to be able to take out these missile turrets and some Vultures as well. These Vultures laying down more mines, and Cal needs to be careful about these mines here. Does not have an observer. Oh, there comes the observer. That observer does have speed as well, I believe. So interesting move by Cal, getting speed for his observers. And that top right base up and running now for Cal. A huge army of Zealots right in that top left corner. Arbiter now in. He might be going for recall. That's what I think he might be doing if he's not moving that Zealot army. And this could be really good. It looks like Light is trying to pick up that 6 o'clock base there. And I cannot wait to see if this recall actually happens, because that would be so epic. Epic recall there, trying to pick up that natural to that top right base as well. More gateways warping in. He has a ton of gateways, and yeah, so only about 5. Now he's getting his 6th fac But I think that Light's a little bit behind here. I think just Cal just is expanding like crazy, has a lot of map control, also has a ton of units. He has that whole Dragoon army, plus that huge stream of Zealots there, and I don't think there's anything really that can stop this, although he might lose that. Oh man, don't lose that Arbiter. Don't lose that Arbiter, Cal. Good status there. Taking hits again from that Goliath there. Zealots coming in here. Mines popping everywhere, left and right. But all those units are status. He is coming in here. And where is Light's army? I don't know where Light's army is, but Cal is just rolling over him everywhere, left and right. Mines coming off. Good mine drags. But Zealots dying before they even get to the line here. And it looks like Cal might have to back up. He should keep those units in to kill those units after they unfreeze. But it looks like maybe not. He might just be retreating. Don't know what he's doing there. Don't know what that blob of white is at the top right-ish either. Might be some vultures, is what I'm assuming. Maybe some mines as well. It looks like he's able to shell that base now. The drop coming in for Light. He needs to pick off that shuttle. Uh-oh. That's bad. Probably going to set off some siege tanks is what I'm assuming. But no. Sets off a vulture, and more vultures in the main now. The Zealot's going to be able to take out that vulture probably, but this vulture is going to be really annoying, and that's what I hate. Vultures are so inexpensive, just 75 minerals, and you could just, you know, pump out so many of them. I believe 75, I don't think they're gas actually. It's either 75-25 or just 75. Sorry about that, guys. Haven't played Starcraft Brood War in a while. More of a Starcraft 2 guy, just playing wise because it's easier, but yeah, anyway, don't play iCup anymore. But it looks like, where is Light's army? Light doesn't have that much of an army. Now comes in a bunch of tanks, but Cal just looks like Cal lost a lot of his army in that last attack too. So I say Cal is a little bit ahead just because of the amount of bases he had. Good drop there. Might have even been a recall, but he is going to be able to stop this base from mining, and that's really good by Cal, able to take away that 6 o'clock base. So now looks like Light. Oh man! Oh, good EMP there. Oh, good EMP by the science vessel, and that Arbiter goes down, not able to get the status off, or the stasis off, is rather. But now these units got dropped on the ridge. These Zealots are going to get taken out, and the 6 o'clock base is going to keep running as of late. Excuse me. Arbiter coming in again. Probably gonna put out some states, but is that a fake? Is that a hallucination? No! Recall coming in, and all High Templar. What the heck are you doing? Cal just, oh my god. Why? Why did you just do that? That was stupid. Wow. You recall some Zealots in there. Man, those High Templar just melted away from those siege tanks. What was he thinking? That was, recall some probes in there and get some probe bombs or something, but man, not those High Templar. Those High Templar just went away. I knew what he was thinking, you know, warp them in or recall them in, just do a crap load of storm, but he really didn't think that one through too much. Vultures and Dragoons fighting it off here. Good siege line right there, right on that ridge, able to have a ton of sight, able to pick all of these guys, and now I think that Light might possibly be ahead, just because it seems like Cal's just been throwing away his units. Overall, this is a really good matchup, pretty even here. 4 cannons at that base, and more gateways, so just a ton of gateways from Cal. Cal looks like he's going to go in here, going to just miss Light's army completely. Light's army is at the top. He's going to have to come down towards the south area. Good stasis there, and able to pick off all of these units, kind of split Cal's army up, and Light's army up, and Light is going to have to fall back here, able to, I don't know if he picked off that science vessel, but all these stasis, this needs to, he needs to like stick it out though. Needs to be able to kill all of these units once they awaken. Good EMP on all of the Dragoons there. Able to pick off another science. Nope, not able to pick off the science vessel, but he is going to be able to attack this bottom base here. Stop a little bit of the production. These vultures trying to get out. Just units popping left and right, and Light just sieging up that siege line. Cal needs to get out of the way. All those Dragoons are going to pop. Oh my gosh. Zealot's coming in though. Able to do a lot of damage on one of the tanks. Probably should have attacked 2 of the tanks at once. Zealots and Dragoons fighting at that top base, but you just see all that Dragoon blood from all of those Dragoons just popping right when that siege line sieged up there. Really nice job by Light. Light's going to be able to defend this, I believe, and he's going to be able to counterattack because he does have more units in the middle of the map and defending as well, although this command center is going to go down. So, you know, pretty even. They pretty much just traded armies, more or less. More units coming in here. Does have High Templar in the mix, but really just threw away those High Templar, man. Don't know why he did that. It looks like another command center is going up for Light, and Dragoons popping left and right. Oh my gosh, Dragoons just popping. They're able to pick off that tank though. Also dropping in again at that 6 o'clock, really disrupting the 6 o'clock base from doing anything. Oh my god, he has observers there too. That's what gets me. All these Protoss players not using their observers, just getting all their units killed by mines. Not really okay there. Looks like another EMP went off on that Arbiter, is what it looks like. Science vessel able to get away. And now Light is in a pretty good position. Looks like Cal took that 9 o'clock base, but it's going to get taken out unless these Dragoons can manage to run up here. There's only 2 tanks, so they're going to be able to get taken out, and Cal is going to be able to go back to mining. But jeez, man. Stop throwing away your units. I mean, you kind of had it. Don't engage on this ramp. Whatever you do. Oh my gosh. These units are just going to get slaughtered. Coming in here. He does have Zealots coming in. This siege tank line is just doing a ton of damage. Really good storm. 2 really good storms. 3 really good storms. Oh man, he's going to be able to take this though. Good storms. Not able to pick off or snipe defense matrix on that tank. The tank goes down though. Oh man, he's going to be able to come in here and beat it, but barely. Only having 2 Dragoons survive, and no, Light is going to be able to defend this. Really, really good storms. Cal is just known for his ridiculously good storms. But honestly, I think Light is still ahead. Simply because, I mean, Cal could have been so far ahead. He just keeps throwing away his units. He is at 1, 2, 3, 3.5 mining bases, and Light's at 1, 2, 3, I believe. So pretty even on economy. Getting another hit off of the freaking mine. It's going to be able to attack these tanks, take out all of them. These vultures are going to pick off this last zealot, and now the shuttles goes down, able to, you know, make the command center lift off. But this game is just so back and forth. More zealots coming in, Dragoons coming in as well. Both players just have their armies totally split up, having to defend against harass and having to go harass. Pretty much just back and forth here. No really big engagements besides that last one where there's just epic Cal storms. Doing a really nice job. Good scan there, scanning the entire Dragoon army pretty much. And that base is still lifted up. Probably gonna re-land it and have those siege tanks shell away at those zealots once again. And right now we're kind of at a little bit of a standstill. Small bit of action with those vultures and zealots, but nothing too big. No big armies for either player. Both players just macroing up, and I mean, no one has gone for that 12 o'clock base yet. I'm surprised Cal hasn't gone for that, to be completely honest. I mean, it seems like that would be pretty easy to just get a shuttle able to defend that. I don't think that Light has even gone up there at all. I think he's kind of ditched his whole shuttle play and gone straight for tank vulture. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I just had classes. Really tired, but I'm just trying to keep out pumping out videos here. Science vessel might get picked off. Good EMP on all of the Dragoons there. Dragoons and Zealots coming in here. Defense matrix being put on that tank, and a little bit of a two-pronged attack, or two-pronged defense rather. Good arc by Light, except I don't know if there's enough units. He does have good positioning, but there just might be enough units here. Defense matrix on another tank, but there's just so many Dragoons coming in left and right, and Cal is able to just murder away at these SCVs here, and you know, Light's looking really distressed. Light GG's. Nice job by Cal. Cal just keep putting on tons and tons of pressure, and although he was needlessly wasting some of his units, he was able to bring out the win here. And Cal, just one of the dragon tosses, man, just doing what he does best. And those were some ridiculous Cal storms there. Anyways, GG guys, and I believe that SKT is up 2-0 on MBC. Try to get some newer videos soon, but it's kind of hard to get any with all the channels down, this and that. Possibly gonna bring some Starcraft 2 videos into the mix too, some pro Starcraft 2, not the KSL, AHO, or anything like that. But anyways, GG guys.